Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Yoli for those who are new here, and today I'm going to show you guys 5 ways to style clip-ins. So if you want to see how I got these looks, just stay tuned and I'll show you. So today's hair is from Better Length Hair, which I consider one of the OG hair companies that has specialized in textured clip-ins from the beginning. And this is their Afro Kinky curly texture. This is how the hair looked after I washed it, and I'm just showing you now the clip-ins that it comes with. So it comes with 10 clips, 2 5 clips, 2 4 clips, 2 3 clips, 2 long 2 clips, and 2 short 2 clips. And now this is just me adding some product. I would say mousse has been my best friend with these clip-ins. It's really one of the best way to add some style to the hair. So the Afro Kinky curly texture from Better Length is best suited for 3C to 4A hair types. I would consider my hair 4A to 4B, and it matched pretty perfectly. And this first style that I'm doing is a simple side part, and I thought that would be a good first way to show the hair because it shows you the texture match for one, and it also shows you how voluminous and how full the clip-ins will be. So I basically applied all 10 clip-ins, and you can see that it's pretty full. It's a full head. So now I'm applying some mousse to my leave out so it could blend in better with the clip-ins. And the mousse that I'm using, which is like from the Dough Company or the Dew Company, it's called Mousse Def. It has great hold. I highly recommend for curly textures if you want great hold and it's not flaky. And as you can see, perfect match. I forgot to mention the length of this hair is 20 inches. And like I said, this is Afro Kinky Curly, best for textures 3C to 4A. So the next style I'm going to do is going to require the side of my head. I don't know the official name to it. It's like the side braid style, or some people call it the lemonade. I think back in the day we used to call it the waterfall. It's basically me adding some braids on the side of my head, and then I'm gonna add clip-ins on the other side. And so I did some simple braids. I found some inspo from Pinterest and I tried my best. I don't braid my hair often, but it came out pretty cute. So yeah, I'll just show you guys this. A tip for applying these clip-ins for this style, you want to start it obviously at the end of the braids that I did, and then you're going to swoop it over to the front. And then when you add the next clip-in, you want to lay that on top of the other clip-in and then continue to swoop it over to the front. If you can see how I'm like curving it to the front. I think that's the best way to prevent the clip-ins or the tracks from showing while the braids are out. So they basically cover each other. So now I'm just adding some more mousse to the leave out. Perfect blend. And here is style number 2. Okay, so now I'm going to take down those braids as well as the protective braids I had on the side. And for this third style, I'm going to do three ponytails. It's going to be a 3 ponytailed mohawk with 2 twists in the front. I don't think it has a name, so yes. And this style, I use rubber bands. You can use whatever you have. And I separated the 3 sections, and then this is the moment when I was like, oh wait, I think I want something in front. And so then I had out a little piece in the front so I can add 2 twists. Okay, so to apply the clip-ins to these ponytails, all I did was clip around the ponytail. Because it's going to be a bun anyway, you're not going to see the clip-in, so I just basically clipped all around the ponytail, and then I twisted more and then added a rubber band to make it a bun. For this style, I used the 3 clip in for the first 2, and then the 4 clip in for the front. And I did the same thing, just wrapped it around, added a rubber band, did the same thing to the front. So I ended up cutting one of the clip-ins, one of the short 2 clip-ins. I cut it in half, and I'm going to use that for the 2 twists that I have in the front. And don't be afraid to cut your clip-ins. I think that helps also add to the versatility of the styles that you do. So yeah, I just cut one of them and I clipped them into the front and I twisted it down. And here's style number 3 with the 3 ponytail mohawk with some twists in the front. And there's Lola in the back, if you can see her being a little loaf. So for the next 2 styles, I actually blow dried the hair. I washed it and I blow dried the hair. Just to also show you guys that you can blow dry this hair and flat iron it if you want, and it will revert right back to the curly hair. Like, it's so beautiful and so amazing. So for these next 2 styles, I'm going to be using blow dried hair. And this first style, I have 4 braids in the back, and I'm going to do a half up, half down. And so basically I'm going to apply a few of the clip-ins in the back until the back is covered. Okay, so this is how the back looked with about 5 to 6 clip-ins. And then I decided to do a braided pin curl in the front of my head. As you know, the pin curl is that girl right now. And I haven't seen too many people do it with a braid. I'm pretty sure someone has tried it, but I haven't seen it too many times. So I decided to added a braided pin curl, and I kept it in place with the bobby pin. And I decided to add some of the handy dandy mousse to the top part of my head, and we're gonna add a ponytail for that part. In order to make sure that the clips can stay, I added some rubber bands to elongate my ponytail, as you can see here. So I added like 2 to 3 rubber bands, and that allows me to clip on a clip-in to the ponytail. And I go around and around the ponytail and I clip it whenever the clip is there. And I think I did like a 4 to 5 clip in. And then I grab a piece from the back and I just wrap it around where the clip-in is showing. And this is how it looks at first before I add some wand curls. So I try to add some mousse to the pin curl, and it kind of helped. It helped a little bit. It did help a little bit. But honestly, it held pretty well itself. So here I am adding the wand curls to this stretched hair. and they turned out so cute. I don't do wand curls often, but yeah, this was really fun to do, and like I said, this was my favorite style out of all five. I felt very bonita. And here is style number 4, the half up, half down with a little braided pin curl. So for the last style, I decided to keep the back how it was, and I decided to add 2 braids in the front instead of 2 twists this time. And I'm also going to add 2 pigtails in the front as well. I decided to keep a little bit of the hair out of the pigtails because I wanted to wand curl the end. So it gives a little, you know, to the little, you know. And it turned out really cute. So here is style number 5. I don't have a name for it. It's giving festival, appropriate for a festival, appropriate for a night out. But I hope you guys enjoyed me showing you guys how I styled my clip-ins. I really love this hair. I had a great time. And if you have any questions, please be sure to leave them below. See you next time.